Hey guys, this is a quick demo of Fansly, our content creator marketplace, similar to the lines of OnlyFans, FanView, and Patreon. So I'll be showing you both the mobile and the web experience, just to make sure that you know that this can work on your mobile phone as well, along with the web. So I'll quickly log into the browser on the mobile phone. I'll launch the website really quick. Right now, the website can also be saved on your phone as a PWA. So I can save this as a shortcut on my home screen, and I can launch the website like an app from my mobile device. So the way I'll be doing the demo is on the left hand side I will log in as a user, and on the right hand side I will log in as a creator. So let me quickly go through the website that we have here. So this is the landing page of the website. All of this can be customized. This is all managed through a CMS. So different pages on the website, more about the product, more about the agency program. Now, this is something we have introduced new on this latest version of Fansly. We also have an option for agencies to log in, and agencies can then manage their own creators. Let me log in as a user or as a creator. I've already made the accounts. But if you want to log in as a user or creator, we have the option right here. I can quickly fill up this form and log in as a user, or I can click on this and log in as a creator. So all the creator signups go through a verification process. After they fill the basic form, we also ask them to upload their identification proofs. And this is important because we want to make sure that they are above the legal age, and this has to be approved by the admin. Now, along with just a manual approval, we also have an option for integrating some identification verification APIs like SumsUp. We could potentially integrate that into the app so that those documents can be automatically verified by a third party. So we have that integration already built into the product as well. So let me quickly now log in as a user, as a creator, I'm sorry. So I'll just put in my email address, put in the password here. So now we've added this two-factor authentication on the product, which we feel is important for the security. So this would deliver a verification code on my email address, and I can enter that here. For the sake of a demo, I've just putting in my default verification code. So now I'm logged in. So what you see on the screen right now is the creator view of the product. We have different features on the app, right? So let me quickly walk you through that. The home page is showing you the trending and the following feed. We have a new feature we've added called Reels, and I'll show that to you on the consumer side. Let me on this part of the video, I'll focus more on the creator perspective. So as a creator, I can see my own profile. So I've created a account in the name of Amy Jackson. I can also see the other features that I have as a creator, that I can create my own collections. I can manage my own subscription plans. So these are subscription plans that I could create, and consumers would have to buy one of these to subscribe to my feed. I can look at all my subscribers here. I can create promo codes that can be used by users to get discounts on my subscription. I can actually go and look for agencies here, and if I like an agency and if I want the agency to manage my profile, I can actually request the agency to manage my profile. I can also control my notification settings for both emails and push notifications. This is a cool new feature we have added called the CRM automation. So these are some automatic messages that can be sent to the users when they perform certain actions. For example, here, as soon as my profile gets a new user, the creator or the user would be sent this default message with this content, right? If a user purchases one of my posts, or let's say some content which I've upselled on chat, they would get this as a default message. If the user has bought my subscription plan, then they would get this as a default message along with this media content. So this is again some smart automation systems we have built to ensure that the engagement between the user and the creator are high. Now this is again a new feature we've added called lists. So we can actually create smart lists on the system. We could have lists of my followers, people that I follow, my subscribers, people who have unsubscribed, people who have spent more than $10. Now I could go and create more such lists, and I can say, okay, people who have spent more than $20, right? I'll just copy the same here, and I could continue. I can either select all the members, right, or I can select the members that I would want individually as well. So I could create a list like this, right? So I could create custom lists, or I could create smart lists like the one you see here, spend more than $10. That would be auto-generated based on the spend the users have done on my profile. Now we also have a referral code added here. I could actually copy a referral link and I can share it with another creator. This is a new feature again. This is very cool because now when a creator refers another creator, and if that creator signs up, then this first creator would get a certain share of the revenue over a fixed duration. So these are the, let's say, the menu features we have on the product. Now for a creator, the important things are usually creating content. I could create reels, I could create a post, or I could create a story. So now I'll show you all the features with related to the post creation, right? So the creator can click on this create icon here, and you have three options. You get an option to post a story, you get an option to post a reel, you get an option to create a new post, feed post. So let me click on the post, right? Now here we have an option to add content, add caption, make it a premium post, right? And I'll explain all those things to you. So let me add content, right? So it'll tell me to drag and drop some files. So I can actually drag a video, right, and add that on this piece, and along with that I can even add more content. So I can go and then decide to add a image along with the video. I can add both those files. So we've added this option for auto compression. So whenever we upload images, we compress the size to make it more optimized, right, so that you don't get charged a lot of bandwidth usage by the CDN. And for videos, we do the same thing. I can add a caption. Now while adding a caption, we have some cool features. I can add hashtags. I can add this, right? I can add a bunch of hashtags. I can create my own hashtag, right? This is my demo post, right? Now here we have three options: a teaser post, a post for subscribers, and premium post. So a teaser post is basically a post that anybody can see. They don't have to they don't have to subscribe to the creator. It's a free post that anyone who follows the creator, or if they receive this post on their free feed, they can actually view the content. Subscriber posts are basically posts that are only visible to people who have subscribed to that creator. Only the subscribers can see that content. So it's in some sense locked. Premium posts are basically content that is paid for everybody. It's paid for a subscriber. It's also paid for a free user. For a premium post, we have an option to upload a sort of cover image, right? And it could be more than one. So, and the reason this is a cool feature is because this would give the user an idea of what to expect inside, right? Inside those logged images or logged media. So I can upload a cover image, right? So this gets uploaded here. Now I can upload more than one preview content. It doesn't have to be just one. So here I would have two files or two media files that are locked, and the preview content would be free. That's like a cover image that would show. Now I can set a price for this content. I could set $5, $3, $6, whatever I would think, right? I can also schedule this post so that if it's scheduled, it will only show up on my feed at a certain date and time. This is useful when you want to sort of, as a creator, plan your content out for the week or for the day, right? And you don't have to sit and do it every day or every hour. You can just plan what needs to be released on different days of the week. So it's a great feature to have. So let me quickly post this. Let me create this new post. So it would upload all the content. So let me tell you a little bit about how this content is managed. So we are uploading all of this to a block storage, right? And then we have a CDN connected to the block storage. So that's how we have managed the whole content delivery piece, right? So we also, while pulling the images, we pull it off the CDN cache just to ensure that it gets delivered quickly. So that's a very important thing for such kind of products which are very media heavy. So we have taken care of all of that for you. So the file that I just uploaded would show up on my profile, or the post that I just created would show up on my profile here. As you see, it has a preview image, right? And then followed up with it has the paid content. So since I am the creator, it's obviously free for me. But when we go to the user side, you will notice that this would show up as a logged post with just a preview image that is free. So the price of the post shows up here, and that's that. Now let me quickly show you how to upload a reel. So I can click on the create, I add the reel, I click on the reel, and then I can go in and upload a reel here. So let me just quickly take this media file and upload that as a reel. I'll say add file, and I'll put in some tags. This is my new reel. So whatever I upload as a reel would show up as under the reel section. So the reels are a great way of driving engagement, right? Because you could all these reels are shareable and they're open. So if you want to, if the creators want to bring traffic back to this platform, they would go in and share their reels on all their, to all their users on other platforms. It could be shared on, WhatsApp lists, WhatsApp messages. It could be shared on text messages. It could be broadcasted on emails. So it would drive the engagement. So people would look at the reel and come to the platform and effectively, expose the platform to these new set of users. So whatever I upload as a reel would show up under the Reels section on the system. That's the Reels part. So we have also added some moderation in case required. If you're building another variation of this product, which is for safe for work content, we also have an option for you to add some content or media moderation, so that you can control the nature of the content. If it's let's say in a safe for work platform, you may not want people uploading not safe for work content. So those things are also supported by our platform. The third option a user has or a creator has is to upload a story. So a story could be a mix of images and media files. So let me just select a media file. I can add more than one file, right? If I want to add another one, I can click on add more and then go in and choose another file here really. Right, so I can add this. I can add this is my. I can add a description to the story. Now the story can only be it can be for everybody as a teaser, or it could only be for subscribers. All stories are only active on the platform for 24 hours from the time they were created, and after 24 hours they would auto expire. So I'll create a story for free that is available as a teaser to anyone who is looking at my profile. Now on the side menu, let me go through this side menu really quick. So the dashboard is basically a dashboard for the creators to track their earnings. It's a pretty cool feature. It's quite detailed as well. You see general stats, you see the engagement on your post, likes, comments, how many posts have you sold, profile views, how many subscribers have you got. Earnings would tell you how much money you've made through different types of media files, different types of paid engagement options that we have on the app. Premium posts are basically posts that are not for free. They have they have to be bought for a certain price. VIP messages are plans that we have on the consumer side. I'll cover that when we show you the app or the consumer side of the product. Basically, consumers can pay for showing up on top of the creators chat. Consumers can pay tips to the creators. Subscriptions are basically the amount of money the creator has made via a subscription. Log messages are messages that the creator upsells on chat. So that's what a log message is. We have the option in the product to book one-on-one calls with users, and that shows up as a video call. So a user can book a one-on-one video call, a private video call with the creator. Live streams, the creator also has an option to go live on the platform, and whatever money they make off paid live streams would show up here. Custom requests are almost like shoutouts or custom videos or custom requests that a user can make with a creator. Like for example, it's a lot like Cameo. Whereas a consumer, you might ask this creator to record a personal video for you. That is off the charts. It's not part of their content on feed. So that is what you call a custom request. Now, on the video call schedule, you can, as a creator, set your own schedule for video calls. So the next feature I will demo to you guys is the video call schedule. So when I click on the video call schedule, it shows up my existing schedule that I've already set up. So video calls it's again a new feature we've added on Fansly. So users can set up one-on-one calls, but these are all paid calls. So the creator can control what they would like to charge for for a call. A 10-minute call would be $50, and then if the user wants to extend, then the creator can set up different prices for extensions as well, right? Then the creator can set up their availability here. They can set their availability on different days of the week, and if they want to apply for a time off, they could actually go in and apply for a time off. Where, for example, if they're not available on a single day or they're not available for a certain duration. So if they're not available, then their calendar would reflect the same. So the video call availability we feel is an important feature because creators usually need to prepare for a call. So by scheduling calls, they can assure that their consumers or their subscribers get the best experience when they jump on a one-on-one call, because the creator would get time to prepare for the call. The other features on the creator side are the notifications page. On the notifications, you get all sorts of notifications here, and the creator gets notified in real time. This is all based on the notification settings the creator has enabled. The messaging feature this is the most important feature of the product, and this is how most creators make money, right? So the creators get a list of all the users they're chatting with. So we've added some few the very interesting things here. One is the revenue, the amount of money that the user has spent with that creator. So you see that little $3 and $55. So this way the user knows, or the creator knows, which is how important that the consumer is for them. So they would give more importance to the higher spender and lower importance to the lower spender, and the one who's free would reflect $0. So this is again a very important feature to ensure that the creator knows how to, or which consumer to keep or spend more time on, right? Then we have the bulk message feature. The creator can create different bulk messages. So these bulk messages can be sent to a list, right? So we have already shown you this. I already spoke about the smart list feature. So I could run a bulk message for all my followers, or I could send a bulk message to only people who've spent more than $10, or people who I follow, or my subscribers. So let me send one to all my followers. I'll create this. I can add content. So I'll go in and drop a media file really quick here. I'll go in here. I'll drop this file. So I'll add this file. I'll put in this thing, my first bulk. Add a hashtag. Now I can make this a premium post. So when this is sent out, it would be sent out as a paid message on chat to all my followers, and if they want to see it, then they have to buy it. So I can also add a preview image to the same, just like what I spoke of earlier. I can quickly add a preview image. Preview image is useful to, again, like I said, give an idea to the user what to expect in that collection of media files that the creators created. So in this bulk message, I'm sending one premium image out along with a preview image here. So when I send this out, it will first upload the content, and then it sends out in real time to all my followers on the app. After it's sent out, I can see the statistics of my bulk message. So this is again a very, very important feature, and we feel that this is a game changer of sorts, because here the creator can see the list to which it was sent to, what the description was, and how many users was it sent to. So here you can track the open rate. The conversion is the number of people who bought it versus the number of people who it was sent to. What is the price, and what is the total revenue that the creator made from that bulk message campaign. So these are the whole bulk message feature runs more as a campaign, and it's super important and a very powerful tool for all creators to generate revenue, right? When I go to the explore section here, so okay, just to circle back quickly here, the bulk that was sent was here. I can see that this particular user was sent this bulk message, and when we show you the consumer side, you will be able to see that user received this particular bulk message. I'll cover a little bit of the messaging system when I show you the consumer side. So I'll show it in real time on how the consumer and the creator can interact with each other. The next feature we have here is the Reels feature, right? Sorry, the live feature. So the creator can go live, and to go live, the creator would just have to fill up this form, right? They can upload a preview image. Let me show you that really quick. I'll upload a preview image to the as a cover image on the live stream. My first live description. I can choose what camera I would like to use, FaceTime HD. I can choose to record the stream. I can make it HD. I can make it a paid stream, right? If it's a paid stream, then the user, the creator has to enter an amount, and I can either schedule it for a future date. So I can. This is more like selling a. It's like I'm selling pre-selling a webinar of sorts, and I could sell tickets to all the consumers beforehand. So I could schedule this for a future date, and I could also confirm what duration I would be live for. So this part of the live stream piece, I will show it to you with the consumer app so that you understand it better when you see it as an interaction between the creator and the user. One of the more important features, again, probably a critical feature on the product is the wallet feature. The wallet is where all the money that the creator earns is reflected, it's stored here, right? So we have three tabs here. We have the available tab, pending tab, and the withdrawal history. So the available balance is the amount of money or the money that is available for the creator to withdraw. So for withdrawal, we have key integrations with Marspay and Wingspan. These are important third-party payout tools that we've already integrated with, and they support global payments anywhere in the world. The pending tab is basically a tab where the creator's earnings are reflected. As a rule, on the platform, we've set it up in such a way that the creator does not get immediate payouts or payments, right? So when a user spends money on the creator's profile, we block the money for a given number of days, for example, 7 days. So once the 7 days have passed, we basically make that money available for the creator to withdraw. So you can see this information here. If you if you go on this I tooltip here, you can see more information about about how these things work. Once the money is withdrawn, it would basically show up on the withdrawal history, and the user can track how much money they've withdrawn into their bank accounts. So this is a little bit about the wallet feature. The next feature I'll talk about on the creator portal is the agency feature. So I click on the agency tab here. I can get a list of all the agencies available on the platform. I get their name and what their standard commission is. So as a creator, I could request an agency to manage my profile, and for that the agency would charge me a certain commission. This is a negotiable rate. So if I click on request, I can see what commission I can enter, what commission I'm willing to pay, and I can enter my a quick introduction about myself, and I can send the agency a request. So the agency would then get this request, and then they can give me a quotation. So we'll make a separate video for showing you this flow between the agency and the creator. A few other things that I can dive a little bit deeper into is the subscription plans. I can, as a creator, create a subscription plan for 2 days. I can set my price for it, 2-day trial sub plan, and here I can see what I would get when I would get $4 if I charge $5, and $1 would go to the app. This is based on the commission rate that we have agreed with. The commission percentage that the app charges the creator. So I can create different subscription plans. Then if I want to create a promo code, I can actually go create a promo code for a subscription plan. I can say ME20. I can add a 20% discount on 2-day sub plan, and I could choose which I want to apply it to the 2-day plan. I can put the maximum number of users who can use this. I can put a start date and an end date. So the campaign is valid for, let's say in this case, almost a month, right? So I can choose a time and I can save that. So this would create a promo code which I can then share with different subscribers or different subscribers who I have, and I can use it as a way to prevent cancellation of subscriptions. So it's a very cool feature, the promo code feature, and you can track the usage by clicking on the track usage button. You can click details to see details about the promo code. So I think it's a great feature to minimize cancellations of subs. So those are the primary features we have on the creator portal. We'll now continue the video and I'll show you how the interaction happens between a consumer and the creator. So guys, now I'll show you the consumer side of the product. So what you see here is the mobile web browser, right? So we've got the Fansly site open. So if we scroll down, we'll see the mobile version of the Fansly consumer site. Now I'll start by logging in as a user. So I'll click on the hamburger icon there on top and I'll quickly log in as a user, right? So I click on login and I enter my email, my registered email. So it's dreamer@appscrip.co. I put in the dreamer. So when I show you the demo, guys, I'll be showing you the interaction between the consumer and the creator together, so that it makes a lot more sense, especially when you see both the ends together. So I'll log in as the user. I click on the login. Now when I log in, I see the trending posts and the following tab, right? So trending posts are basically popular posts on the platform, and following tab will show me posts from the creators that I follow. That's the following tab. Now right on top you'll see the Amy Jack stories, right? So that's basically the section where we show all the latest stories. So if I click on that, I'll be able to see all the latest stories from Amy Jackson, right? So it takes a second to load on the mobile browser, and then I'll be able to see all the latest content from her profile. I mean, all the latest stories that she's created. So these stories will remain active for 24 hours from the time they were created, and after that they will disappear. So I can tip on the story or I can click on the close icon. So now let me show you the feed part, right? So on the feed there's certain content that shows up as premium content and certain content that shows up as free content. So as we browse, you will see different media available. So on certain posts you would see that there's a preview icon with a lock icon on top, right? So these are basically premium posts that I need to pay to unlock. So if I click on the icon, if I click on the unlock icon, it will give me an option to purchase the post. So before I purchase the post, let me talk to you a little bit about how you can purchase or how you can add money into your wallet. So if you go to my profile icon on the top right, we open the profile menu. Here we have an option that says wallet. Now the wallet is basically it's a virtual wallet in which we deposit money, right? So I can click on the little I can recharge my wallet by selecting one of these options. I can click on 100, 50, 10. So I click on 50 and I click on the recharge button. I've added a default card, so I can select the card or I can add a new card. If I click on add card, it will give me an option to add a new card. Now let me talk to you a little bit about the payment processor. By default, we integrate with a payment processor called net billing. So net billing is a payment system that allows processing for adult content based sites or riskier content based sites. So that integration is already there with us. So we can add a card by filling in the details here, or I can go and select the card that I've already added, right? So this is a very important piece of the product, the payment system, because that gets very tricky. You cannot use the most popular ones like Stripe for some NSFW sites. So that's a very important thing to consider. Now the other thing I want to make sure you are aware of is all the payment system is PCI DSS compliance. We do not store any credit card information on our servers. So at no time, even if at no time will we be compromise the user's credit card information. So I select the card that's already on file. I say yes, I want to recharge my wallet. It would then basically send the request to the payment processor. If that's successful, it'll give me a message here, and then I will see my wallet balance go up, right? So let me click on the close icon. Now let me go back to that post that I wanted to unlock. So I go back to that, go back to the post that is premium. I click on the post. I purchase the post for $6, and as soon as that's done, my wallet balance will be reduced by $6. If I go and check my balance again, I will see that it was 91. Now it's become 85. So close this. Now let me show you how a creator's profile looks. So if I click on one of the creators, I click on Amy Jackson's profile, I would see her profile this way. I'll see all the subscription plans available on her account. Now I see the stories that have been highlighted. If I click on that first story, it will basically show me the stories that the creator has highlighted. I close that, and I can scroll down to see the other content on the creator's profile, right? If I click on it, I can look at the posts in a full feed form like Instagram. So just to be clear, guys, we have actually built the product as a fusion of Instagram and OnlyFans. So we have borrowed certain elements from Instagram, and also the Reels part. When we come to it, you will notice that it's a lot like TikTok. So here on the creator's profile, I can see I can request for a custom request for $10, and I can do a video call for $50. And if I click on if I scroll on top, I can see the different subscription plans available. If I click on subscribe, I can see the different subscription plans available on this creator's profile. So I can decide if I want to subscribe for 2 days or if I want to subscribe for 7 days. So if I click on subscribe for 7 days, it will basically show me again the same credit card that I've added. If I had a promo code, I could apply that to get a discount from this creator. If I don't have one, I don't enter a promo code. So there is one that is available here, so I can click on Amy10 and apply it, and then you see that I've got a promo code applied, so my price is down by $1. Now I click on the subscribe button, and I would create a subscription for Amy Jackson, right? So now once I'm subscribed, I have access to all the newsfeed content on this creator, and I do not have to purchase it to see it, and other than the exclusive content. Now, if I want to send a message, now let's talk a little bit about the messaging piece, and I'll show you that along with the creator side. So let me launch the Amy Jackson creator profile, and I'll launch the consumer app here. So if I want to chat with the creator, I click on the chat icon, and it takes me to Amy Jackson's profile. Here, if I click on the chat and I send her a message, I'll be able to see the message on the creator portal on the right hand side. So the creator can respond, hey dude, right? And the user would see that in real time. So we've enabled real-time chat along with full push notification support. So this is again something that we've added new. So you get browser notifications. If you install the app as a PW on your phone, you also get the mobile notifications for text messages. So if the user chats with the creator has an option to create exclusive content. I can add notes about the user. If I want to send an exclusive post for this user, I can also do that. I can create a message, exclusive message, right? I go to the Amy Jackson folder. Let me just take one of the images. I send that just for you. I can lock it, so the user has to pay for it. I can add a fee to it, and I can send it. So on the consumer end, they would get this message in real time once it's uploaded. They would see that content available with a lock icon. That basically means that message, if the user wants, he'll have to pay for it to unlock it. So the user can then click on the unlock icon, right? And the user can decide to unlock the message. So if I unlock it, I then have access to the content. So as soon as the user has purchased content, we send out the default CRM message that we had set up on the profile. So that is sent out to the user, thanking him for the purchase. So that's the CRM piece that I had covered earlier in the video. So that's how the instant messaging works between the user and the creator. Now, if the user wants to request a video call, they can click on the little video icon there, and then they can do a video call request. They could request a call for different days of the week. Could be for like Thursday or Friday. Okay, so I'll show you the next feature that we have on the chat. Again, more engagement features for the creator to drive sales really. So the creator has this dollar icon here. When I click on that, the creator can actually request a custom tip. I'll make an exclusive. I'll send you an exclusive image, and I can put a tip. So once this is requested, the user would see this option on their end where they could send a tip. So he can click on send a tip, and he can say tip and confirm that. So once that's done, the creator gets updated that the user has tipped, and then the creator can then continue sending the exclusive content to the user that was promised. So that's one of the forms of engagement. Now for the user, if for example, if I message this user here, right, so this chat would show up on top. Now if the user wants their chat to show up on top, there's this option here that's called VIP messages. So if the user buys one of the VIP plans, then their chat would always show up on top for the creator. So if I click on the VIP chats, basically we can launch the different VIP plans, and we can select from one of these. So and once that is done, the user will get a set of messages that would be exclusive, and they can, if they message, they always show up on top. So for all the VIP chats, we see this little icon here which says that this is a paid VIP message. In whichever case, it will always show up on top because that space has been bought exclusively by the user. So this is another sort of revenue model we have on the app where the creator can make more money if more people buy the VIP messages from them. So that's another form of engagement. Now if I go back on the user side, we have another option on top, which is the video call option. So the user clicks on the video icon, he can select different dates, right? And he can see different slots available, different days on which the user has slots available basically. Now the user can go to the creator's profile from the chat page. So let's go to the creator's profile. I can see the different media files that I exchanged with the creator. Now on this page, I can, let me first show you the custom request flow, which is a lot like Cameo, right? So where you can request a custom video or a custom message really from the creator. So I'll please send me a video for my birthday maybe, and I'll send a request out to the creator, and I can write something like make me a video in a bunny costume, something like that, right? So then the creator knows that this is what they need to do, and if there's any video that I've recorded for my request, I can upload it here, but let's not do that now. Now I can decide if I want to let the creator upload this shout out on their profile or not. If I want it to be private, I can disable it. So I'll keep it disabled, but if I enable it, then the creator has an option on their end to show, once they've completed the shout out or the custom request, they have an option to show that on their profile so that other users can see what kind of content the creator makes in case of custom requests. So I'll submit this request. It's a $10 request. I'll submit this request. So now on the creator side, which is on the background here, I'll go to my orders page. Here I would see that this is the order that's been, this is the custom request that's come through. I'll look at it. I can always go back and chat with the creator. I know how much money I'll make by doing this custom request. I get the information here that the user has uploaded. I can accept it. So once it's accepted, it shows up as accepted here. So I can go in and then I can upload my media file. So I can actually go and upload a video, and this is for the creator, right? This is for the user. So I'll add the file and I'll say happy birthday. So this video would then be available to the customer. So when they go back, when the customer goes back to their profile page, they go to their custom virtual requests. So they can see that the first one is completed, and they'll be able to see the video once it's uploaded. So it's still uploading here. So once that is done, the user would be able to see that video on their orders page. So this is how the whole custom request flow works between a user and the creator. So if I go back here, I will be able to see that the video has been uploaded, right? Now once that is done, the user has an option to rate their experience. So I can leave a rating. I can rate it as 5, and I can leave a custom review on the creator. So that will show up as reviews on the creator's profile. So now that's completed, and the rating has been given as 5. So that's how the whole custom request flow works. Now after this, let me show you some of the engagement features we have on an app for the users. I'll go back to the homepage of the product. Now if I scroll here, we have an option for liking a post. So I can actually click on the heart icon, it leaves a like. I can share content. If I click on the share icon, I can actually share on different media. I can leave a comment on the content. So if I click on the comment, I can actually drop in a comment, right? So that's how the comment feature works. I go back, and I have an option to add this post to my collection. So if I click on the little bookmark icon, I can bookmark it, and I can add it to my private collection. So it's easy for me to access it in the future. So I can make collections or categories of posts, right? So these are my collections. So I go back. Now if I click on the explore icon here, I can see all the latest posts that have been popular, that are popular on the platform. If I go back on top, I can switch between popular posts or popular creators. So I can also discover creators easily from the explore page. Now if I go to the reels page, I'll be able to see all the reels that have been uploaded by the creators. So this is example one reel, right? I can like the reel. I can actually leave a tip on the reel. Let me go back to the first reel. If I scroll back, I can actually like this reel. I can leave a comment on the reel. I can save the reel. So this is a TikTok-like experience that we've added. Of course, it's short format videos, which is very popular today, and that's why we've gone ahead and implemented this Reels feature on the product. If I click on the live tab at the bottom, I'll be able to see all the live streams on the product. So now in this demo, in this demonstration that I'm doing today for you guys, I'll actually show you how the creator can go live from not just the desktop, but also from mobile web. So I'll continue to switch my profiles in a bit, and I'll show you how the live stream works on the product. Now if I go back on my menu as a user, if I click on my RS shortcode there, I see all these menu options in my account, my billing history. If I click on that, I can see all the bills that have been generated. So any transaction that I do on the system, it will generate an invoice, a bill, so that I can track my spending, and the user can always pick it from here. If I close this, I go back, I can see all the credit cards I've added. If I click on the credit cards, I can see all the credit cards I've saved. So we have some security rules here, which is again important. And once a card is added, we don't let the user delete the card very easily for up to a certain amount of time, because we've noticed a lot of fraud happens by people trying to add several cards. They'll empty the card, add another one. So we have tried to keep a limit to the number of cards they can add, and once it's removed, they cannot add a card for a certain duration of time. So that's a security fraud prevention mechanism that we've added. If I click on the settings arrow at the bottom, I'll see all the different notification settings. This is again critical. So as a user, I can actually select what notifications am I okay receiving. This is both for email and push. So I can decide if I want to receive emails for every message that is sent, live stream, when one of my favorite creators goes live, do I want to get an alert? So I can set up all these preferences on the notification settings page. This is to prevent getting bombarded by a lot of emails or messages, right? But sometimes I like these notifications so that I know when there's activity in my favorite creator, or let's say I've subscribed to a certain creator, I would like to know when they post new content. So this could be it's also very personal, and that is why we've given you this notification settings option. So I close this piece. I go back on the menu again. I can see my wallet at any point. I can see my subscriptions in the subscriptions tab. Any content that I purchase will show up on the purchase gallery. So like this is one of my active subscriptions, so I'm seeing it there. If I go to my purchase gallery, any content that I've purchased will show up on the purchase gallery. I go back to the menu. So if I click on the subscriptions again, just for a brief moment, I can show you all the subscriptions that are active. So right now I'm subscribed to Amy Jackson, and the next reveal happens on May 2nd, right? It's a 7-day subscription. So on the 7th, on May 2nd or on the 7th day, we have a notification, like we have a rebuild job that runs to bill the customer again for the subscription. So we've got rebill management, and in case the rebill fails, we also have a reattempt mechanism every 5 days that again tries to rebill the card. Again, this is a mechanism that improves the chances of having lower failed subscriptions. So that is something that we have built on our backend system. So let me close this. Right, let me go back to the home page. Now, if I want to block a certain creator, I have this option to block a creator. I can also report a creator. If I have offended by a certain post, we have given you an option to report that post. So that and this is very important, just to keep the product clean and make sure that there is nothing uncomfortable for any user on the system. I can always leave a tip to a user on top of a post. So that's the send tip option. So I can always enter a custom amount, or I can choose from one of the standard amounts. So that's the send tip option. If I click on the little bell icon on top, that's my notification center. I can see all the notifications I receive for various interactions that I do on the product, or whenever there's latest content that the creator posts, I will receive these notifications on the notification center. Yeah, and if I close this, I go back, I can see my menu. If I click on the little RS icon there, and if I open my menu, I can see my profile page, right? So if I click on that, I can see my profile page, all the content that I've liked, photos, videos, all of that will be arranged here. If I want to edit my profile, I can click on the edit. So let me go back, and I can show you we also have support for night and dark mode now. So this is again something new we have added. So if I go back to the side menu or the drawer, I can give an option for the user to switch between night and dark mode. So this is again something cool, because some people prefer a light interaction or light background, and some people prefer a dark background. So we actually support both options. Now, after these set of features, I will now continue and demonstrate the features for live stream and one-on-one calls. Hey guys, so I'll cover the next feature on this part of the demo. I'll be showing you how the live stream works. As a creator, so I have a creator logged in here, and I have my user logged in on this end, on the mobile device. So let me just focus on the creator side. I click on the go live button, and I click to add a photo. This would be the cover image that people see when they join the live stream. So I'll just upload this really quick. Now I will add a title. Amy's first live. Description: first live on Saturday. I select my camera. Now I have an option to record the stream. I can enable this. This would record the stream on my profile, so users can see it in the future as well. We can enable HD stream just to make sure that we have high definition streaming. Now we have paid stream as an option. So the paid stream feature can be enabled, and you could set a price for this. We have set a rule that paid streams have to be scheduled, because people would want to know what they're paying for. So that is why the scheduled stream becomes mandatory, and you can set the date and time you would be going live and how long would you be going live for. So this is almost like you're pre-scheduling the stream, and you're opening it up for ticket purchase, so people can pay you money up front to watch your stream. So that's how the Go Premium works. We can potentially change this if somebody just wants to make a premium stream and go live randomly. That's a small change, and we can make that happen as well. So I'll click on the go live icon here. Now let me, so as soon as that happens, I would be live as a creator. I can see all the real-time chats here. Now I'll focus on the user side. So on the user side, on the live tab here, you see that you can see the image of Amy Jackson. So if the user clicks on the profile, they would be able to see me live. So now here on the user side, I'm able to send real-time messages. I can send a text, right? Whatever I send here, it would show up in real time on the creator side. That's on the left-hand side. So if I want to send a tip, I can send a tip, and the tip is sent, right? So the alerts are sent to the creator as well, so the creator knows they're making money. I can send hearts, right? So let me just move this piece over here. If I send hearts, I can see the hearts on the creator side. So everything is real time on the live stream, right? And we have set up a low latency live stream through WebRTC here. So which is phenomenal because it works great in mobile devices and the web browsers, right? So so we're using WebRTC for this, and we're using a third-party service called Isometrik to power all the live streams. We have different options as a creator. I could mute my audio, video. I can hide the chat messages. So these are all creator options. So this is how the live stream is structured. Now, when as a creator I end the live stream, I'll get a summary of the live stream, and the user gets alerted that the live stream is ended as well, right? So they are able to leave the stream. The creator would see a summary of how much money they've made in tips, how many hearts they received, and how many viewers were part of the stream. So then that's how the stream ends. So the next feature now which I'll talk to you guys about is the video call feature. So as a user, I can click on a creator's profile, or let's say if I go on the chat, right, I look at Amy Jackson's chat here. You can see the little camera icon. I can click on that and I can request a video call, right? So I can request a video call for a certain time. So these are all the slots. In the earlier part of the video, I had shown you how the creator can set up slots for receiving video calls. So I can then I can select 6:30 to 6:40 as a slot. I can confirm that. The creator had set up the fee as $50 here. So I'll select that. Oh, sorry, I have to recharge. I don't have enough money. So let me just recharge and put some money into my wallet. So I have done that. Now I'll go back, select the slot, make the payment. The call is for $50, so I request the video call. So now that is set up. So when I go to the virtual request page on the user side, I see that the call has been set up. Now on the creator side, they have to go to the My Orders page. Now for all these alerts, they receive notifications here. So if I go to the My Orders page, I see that there's a new request. I click on that. I can decide to accept or reject. So I know who the user is requesting the call. How much money have I made? I've paid 10% as app commission. And when was it requested and when is it requested for? So it's for 6:30 India time, and the duration is 10 minutes. So I can decide to accept it. So I've accepted the call. Right. So now I'll click on as a creator, I'll click on the call details. Now the call is ready to start. So I'll click on the start call button here, and I get into the call. Now I'm the only one in the call for the moment. Now on the user side, I will click on the virtual request and wait for the call to start, right? So I'll go back here, I click on the virtual request, and then click on the person, and I then click to join the call. So once we join, the call would start between me and the other user. And then we can have a one-on-one personal call. So as you see here, this is my creator side. This is on desktop, and on the user, it's on the mobile is the user side, and Weber's from sales and Appscrip. So both of us can have a real-time call within the web platform, right? So this is how the one-to-one call system works between the user and the creator. As a user, I can also decide to extend the call. So if I click on the extend button on the user side, I have options to extend the call by 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I can click on 5 minutes and actually wait and have the creator accept it. So the creator accepts it, then the call will get extended by a further 5 minutes. So this is another way in which the creator could make more money while on the call. They could just upsell more extensions and actually make more money from that one call. So that's how the live one-on-one call feature works. So I'll finish this call. Right? The user gets an option to rate their experience once the call ends. But since the call duration is still on, they will be able to rejoin the call. But once this duration, the 10 minutes of the call duration ends, the user will be able to leave a rating and review on the creator, which shows up on the creator's profile. So that's a summary of how the video call feature works, guys, on the Fansly product. So that pretty much wraps up all the main features we have on the Fansly app. Hope you like the videos, and feel free to reach out to us at sales@appscrip.com, or you can reach out to me directly at dreamer@appscrip.com. My name is Rahul Sharma. I'm the founder of Appscrip. Thank you very much.